Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the LeBron James Arena. Our two guests of honor, number 21, Doran, and number 21, Parris, Campbell.
It just feels great to finally be able to be immortalized here in a great place like this with some other great names. And again, to go in with Parris, it just makes it all that better.
It was just a real special moment. Just kind of a flash before my eyes, just of my entire life, honestly.
Well, just a winning culture, a culture of tradition, a culture of achievement. I mean, again, we only hang up state championship banners for a reason, so it's pretty special to be here. And growing up as a kid, you want to be a part of this.
I met with Ryan Wiggins, shadowed as an 8th grader. He left and did the sales. Okay, still coming the same beat. Who's the coach?
I think at the high school level, we take it for granted because the people that's alongside of us, our teammates, our brothers, we walk the same halls with them each and every day. And I think it's kind of get overlooked a little bit about that relationship, that bond. Because I played at every level of football, and none of it is the same as when you're in high school. College is kind of similar. I was blessed to go to Ohio State, so it was a tight-knit group. But, man, nothing is like, Friday night high school football. The people that were on my high school team and that I went to high school with are still my best friends to this day. You know what I mean? So it just says something different about, that level.
Taking that to a place like Ohio State, which is similar to St. Mary in its own way, it's just another step. It was just another step for us. It's a grind. It's definitely a grind. You gotta compete. You gotta win. You got to win every day to win that spot to be the starter of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Then you got to play well, too. So it's not just being a starter and competing to get on the field. You have to play well. You got to produce. You got to lead. And you got to win some games. And me and him both did that.
And kind of just seeing all the people sitting in the gym, my family, my friends, really all my family, because I really ain't had no friends. It's really all family in there. But I just lost it, really. My emotions came to the front. And just, I just started pouring it out. Couldn't really control it, but that just goes to show how much, this place means to me and these people mean to me. And just the long nights, the early mornings, the sacrifice, the time away from your family, time away from your kids. Most people don't realize that, at the end of the day, like, yeah, you're a football player, but I'm a human being just like everybody else, too. I have a family. I love to spend time with my family, but there's sacrifices that needs to be made if I want to be great in what I do as well.
Responsibility. I'm here for a reason. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a reason to bring this place back to where it needs to be. I just look at it as responsibility, and I'm ready for it. Toughness and hard work. You heard Coach Borman speak about myself and Parris earlier. Talk about us being great players, but also like some of the hardest workers he's coached. Just that toughness and work ethic.
Yeah, pretty much the Super Bowl, obviously people see it and, it's awesome to be a Super Bowl champion. But just the year itself for me, just with being released at first, being signed, being released again, being signed, being active, like it was a whirlwind of events. But the Lord did a work in me, man, that I really couldn't imagine. I don't think the story could have been written any better. I learned a lot. I grew as a man. I grew as a person. And I'm just forever grateful for that moment in my life.
Believe in yourself and do all the stuff you don't want to do, because those are the things that's probably going to build those intangibles within yourself to get you to that next level.
I would say just a never give up attitude, the determination, the being knocked down but getting back up. Like, you're going to go through adversity. Adversity is what makes a man. Adversity is what makes a man and a woman. It either just going to break you down or you're going to build you up.